You may have looked at the price of a wrap vinyl or a wrap kit and thought, do I really need to spend the extra money to wrap my vehicle? Today we're going to talk about the difference between a wrap vinyl and a non-wrap vinyl. So let's get started. So now we're going to look at a non-wrap vinyl. This is just a 6mm calendared vinyl. Some of the main problems you're going to run into is if I stuck this vinyl together, it's going to be much less likely to come apart, especially if I leave it for any amount of time. Wrap vinyl is going to be pressure sensitive adhesive, meaning the adhesive won't set until I put a squeegee to it. This is just going to set over time. So if I stick it on this window at all, I can't slide this around at all right without it crinkling up. If I did crinkle it, heat is way less likely to get this back to its original position. So I put this on here at all. You can see this bubble here. This bubble is not going to come out. It doesn't matter what I did. There's no pressure on this. All I'm going to get is these huge wrinkles in the vinyl. There's no air-egress feature. So all the air that's under there when you start is going to be trapped under there. So if you're trying to do a panel and you're using a calendared vinyl, especially a non-air-egress calendared vinyl, it's going to be way more difficult. It's going to take you a lot more time and you're going to have to be a lot more careful and potentially waste a lot more material doing it. So some of the main features of a wrap vinyl are going to be the air-egress and then the slideability or repositionability of it. So for example, when I just put this on this car, you may think it's stuck on there, but it should just pop right back up. I can also kind of slide it around the car. If it gets stuck, pop it up again. That's one of the main features. The other one is going to be any air-egress features. So if I slide this together, you may be able to see like these little bubbles that you get in there. If I was to just push on this, it's basically just going to come right out. Again, if it didn't, I can always pull it back up and we can start over. If you get any wrinkles or anything like that, heat on a wrap vinyl will bring it back to its original state so you won't have the wrinkles in it. And that's something that's going to differentiate a wrap vinyl versus a non-wrap vinyl. One of the other key features of a wrap film is going to be its stretchability. So instead of trying to squeegee all these wrinkles out that are in the middle, if I just pop this up, put a little pressure on it, I should be able to stretch it all the way down. And you can get most of these out without having to do any squeegee work. If you have some wrinkles here, not a big deal. Again, you can just pull on it. All I'm doing is stretching the vinyl a little bit. That's going to get most of your wrinkles out. It's going to save you a lot of time. If I was using a non-traditional wrap vinyl, what's going to happen is we're not going to get that stretch. We're going to have to spend a lot of time trying to squeegee them out. So wrap vinyl is going to save you a lot of time over the long run. A wrap vinyl is going to remove from the vehicle a lot easier and a lot cleaner. If you used a non-wrap vinyl, what would happen is we'd end up leaving adhesive behind on the hood that you'd have to come by, scrape off, or use rapid remover and kind of slowly remove from the vehicle. Wrap vinyl should remove perfectly clean and you won't have to do any of the hassle of cleanup as long as you remove it within the 7-year time frame. I hope that helps explain the difference between a wrap vinyl and a non-wrap vinyl and when you should use wrap vinyl and maybe when you shouldn't. If you have further questions, leave them in the comments below. We'd be happy to answer them. If you want more information on air-egress and slideability and repositionability, we have another video right here which should answer all of your questions. But thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.